Hey everyone, welcome to Gulfstream Park and Thoroughbred Action. I'm Acacia Courtney. A gorgeous Thursday afternoon here for Thoroughbred Racing, and we have 11 races coming up today. Let's head up for the track and weather conditions.
Beautiful weather conditions for horse racing. The sun is out. We're back on the turf with a fast main track, a firm turf course. Carryovers in the Super High 5 and the Rainbow 6 today. And the first of the day, a 1 mile claiming contest over the main track. Fillies and mares in for a claiming price of $6,250. A field of 7. The favorite was the 3, Patty's Class. Racing at Gulfstream. Excellent start for the favorite Patty's Class, who's one of the first to begin. Moving up is Trini Pleasure. At the rail, that's Unrivaled Soul. In the center, She's No Joke and Casual Caro as they run out of the chute. It will be Patty's Class to get a clear advantage. Leads now by about a neck. From the outside, and Casual Caro keeps the pressure on second. The pace is a very slow one. Out wide is She's No Joke. Then inside, Unrivaled Soul trying to secure some racing room. Trini Pleasure's got room between for Mitchell and now moves up to take second behind an opening quarter of 25-1. Back between horses is Lulu Bell, and the trailer is Mama Tries, as there's 5 furlongs left to go. Patty's Class nursed along on the front by Alvarado, leads by a neck over Trini Pleasure in the two-path second. Casual Caro is third, Unrivaled Soul is fourth. Mama Tries is now back at the field, as passing her, She's No Joke, and Lulu Bell is next. They're half a mile from home. Opening half mile was 49-2 as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. It's Patty's Class held together up front, leads the way by a neck. Trini Pleasure is there second, 3 wide. Casual Caro is third. She's No Joke is in range, trying to launch an attack while 3 lengths off the leader. A length and a half better than Unrivaled Soul. Then Mama Tries, and Lulu Bell bows out with a quarter of a mile left to get. Patty's Class wanting to get out of touch. Alvarado trying to straighten her up. The rail will open now for She's No Joke if good enough. Unrivaled Soul's going to have room as they wheel in 3/4, 115 flat. Patty's Class way out in the center. She still has the lead. From between horses, that's She's No Joke toward the inside and Unrivaled Soul. Patty's Class is really erratic. She's way out in the crown. Patty's Class is now trying to make the gap. Patty's Class is out of it. Who's going to win it? It's going to be She's No Joke to win it. Second is Unrivaled Soul. Third is number 4, Casual Caro. Then Mama Tries. Heck of a job by Alvarado. He kept Patty's Class on the course, but the non-factor late in 141-2. Number 3, Patty's Class, with all kind of stretch antics, and pretty much took herself out of the race. So backing into the win is number 7, She's No Joke, under jockey Nick Juarez for Juan Arias and the ownership group of Palm Beach Racing and David Brownlee. Second, number 1, Unrivaled Soul, and third, number 4, Casual Caro. We move now to the second race, the start of the early pick 4, race 2 at a mile and a 16th over the turf. Maiden claimers in for $20,000. Field of 9. The favorite was the 2, Much About It. And they're off. Level beginning. Toward the rail, that's Lady Paradise, who commences well. Much About It has some added pop today. Blues Songs comes away in third. A bit keen while between horses is It's About Me. Wide on the course, Rate of Return is marching forward, and a very slow early pace. Better Vibes is next, ahead a length and a half in front of Yes It's Factual, who's 2 better than Smirkach, and Bless the Reins is last of all as they run into the first turn. With the advantage, it's Lady Paradise. She's a bit awkward in her action, and she has the lead. 3 wide, and the favorite, Much About It, now into second. Rate of Return is behind the top 2 while racing in third. It's About Me is very keen again. She's racing from fourth. Blues Songs is fifth, and it's a length and a half to Better Vibes ahead of Yes It's Factual. Smirkach on the outside, and Bless the Reins is unhurried at this stage to the opening quarter in 23-4. Advantage to Much About It, and Tyler Gaffleone 3 parts of length in front. Rate of Return is second as they slacken the tempo even more. On the outside, It's About Me is now third. Yes It's Factual in the red colors is moved up. Smirkach is widest of all. Blues Songs now being asked to quicken a bit by Lugo. She's got to keep her spot if she wants to stay in the hunt. A length and a half better than Better Vibes, and Bless the Reins is last. 50 seconds for the opening half mile. Blues Songs just took up, and that didn't do Yes It's Factual any favors. It did, however, help Bless the Reins, who's down inside. Meanwhile, It's About Me is trying to get to the leader, and that leader is the favorite. The favorite's on top. Much About It to the top of the stretch. Yes It's Me, or It's About Me rather, on the outside is coming after the leader. Then it's Lady Paradise, Smirkach, Bless the Reins, no place to go as they wheel in. It's Much About It, now asked to kick on with it. She has the lead. On the outside, It's About Me. Late run from Blues Songs, no place to go for Bless the Reins. Final eighth of a mile, and still in front, it's Much About It, trying to get to her is Blues Songs. Blues Songs is surging. I don't know if she surged enough, but she's in the photo with Much About It. Very close at 145-3. Number 3, Blues Songs gets the job done at a nice price under jockey Carlos Lugo. Blues Songs up to win it in the shadow of the wire for trainer Marcos Hernandez, J-Dab stable. Second, number 2, Much About It. Third was number 1, Lady Paradise. We'll take a commercial break. There's more racing from Gulfstream right after this. Back now for race number 3 on the program. 5 furlongs over the turf. Starter allowance optional claiming event. Scratch the 4 and the 9. A field of 7. Favorite was the 8, Captain Gogan. And they're off. From the center, Grand Malbec gets the first call and fires to the top. From the outside, Captain Gogan wants to get over, but Bushrod is there, and so is Morning Buzz. So they're second and third behind the speed of Grand Malbec. Back from there goes Moonwalker ahead of Royal Ransom, and the trailer is Don't Be So Salty. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn, Grand Malbec has the lead a length and a quarter. Morning Buzz on the chase second. Bushrod is third with Captain Gogan for company on the outside. Then back to Moonwalker. Don't Be So Salty gets a 3-wide run going, and now the trailer is Royal Ransom. 21 and 4 for the initial quarter speed. They run to the top of the stretch. Grand Malbec and Jaramillo have the lead. From the outside and Morning Buzz is now second. Captain Gogan let go with Bushrod toward the rail. Bushrod will have an opportunity to kick from there as they wheel for home. Up front, it's still Grand Malbec, now an eighth of a mile from home and a length and a half on top. Taking another run is Morning Buzz and Captain Gogan down the stand side. Grand Malbec's almost there. Captain Gogan trying to get him, but he can't. It's Grand Malbec, gate 2 wired. Second, Captain Gogan. Third, Morning Buzz. And fourth was Bushrod in 56 and 1. Number 3, Grand Malbec had his win streak snapped last time out, but he starts a new win streak here this afternoon, holding the inside edge and a big speed early. And he goes gate to wire at 9-2. Victor Barboza Jr., the winning trainer of this son of Buckethead, with Misael Jaramillo on board for Gran Pollo stable. We move now to the 4th race of the day, 5 furlongs on turf, starter allowance optional claiming event. Price tag here is $25,000. Scratch number 10, Day by Day, a field of 9. Favorites included 1, Fallen Leaf, and 4, Awesome Roar. And they're off. Cordell was a step slow to get going. As expected, Fallen Leaf fires to the top from Storm Temple Pilot, who gets away in second. Delicious Pursuits on the outside third. From between horses, it's Awesome Roar. Then back to Awesome and Then Some ahead of Cordell. 2 lengths in front of Motown Cat, who's 3 better than Answer My Call. And the trailer is Sammy Sunshine. Inside half a mile from home as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Gaffleon and Fallen Leaf hold the inside edge in a narrow lead. Awesome Roar is second. Delicious Pursuit is third. Storm Temple Pilot is in range, trying to tack on from fourth now under Ortiz. Cordell follows her ahead of Awesome and Then Some with a quarter of a mile left to go. Fallen Leaf comes off the turn with the advantage. To the attack, Awesome Roar second. Cordell's up the fence and firing on late with an eighth of a mile left. The leader is Fallen Leaf. Cordell getting into the clear for a late threat. Answer My Call is charging down the center as they come to deep stretch. Here's Cordell, and Cordell is up in time to win it. Answer My Call with a big try second. Fallen Leaf third. Then Sammy Sunshine and Awesome Roar. Nice win from a very honest mare in number 2, Cordell, who didn't take to the main track last time out, gets back on her preferred footing and gets an 8-1 win under Roberto Alvarado Jr. with Tammy Levy and Drawing Away stable. Second, number 7, Answer My Call. She's been huge in her 2 races at Gulfstream. She just missed ahead of number 1, Fallen Leaf, who ran third. Let's go now to the 5th race, take it around 2 turns and a mile and a 16th to the first finish line. Allowance optional claiming horses in for $25,000. Field of 6, the favorite was the 5, Barrier Island. And they're up. Per the inside, Saracosa gets the first call. Paulette has speed, and Barrier Island won't be far away. Denver comes away a joint 4th with Drop Dead Red for company, and the trailer is Nautia. Around the first turn they go at 35-1. It's Paulette who drops over from the high draw to lead the race by almost 2. Barrier Island is on the chase in second. Saracosa pockets up third. Drop Dead Red in the yellow colors on the outside 4th. 2 back to Denver 5th, and the trailer is Nautia. sorting themselves out and getting into position behind an opening quarter in 24-1, and it's Brian Hernandez Jr. and Paulette in front the length and a quarter. Second is Barrier Island, drop dead red on the outside. Third, Saracosa, sequestered at the rail in fourth, 4 clear of Denver, and the trailer is Nautia. Down the backstretch they go. Paulette has the lead. Barrier Island turning up the pressure. Her hand was forced a bit as Drop Dead Red is in the flanking roll 3 wide. Saracosa gets to watch the action unfold while only a length and a half off the lead. 3 better than Denver, who's out in the center of the course, and the trailer is Nautia. 48-2 for the opening half mile, inside half a mile from home. The leader is now Barrier Island, but Drop Dead Red is right alongside, and these two begin to sprint. Paulette is all in. Saracosa is now into third, trying to run home Denver and Nautia, less than 3/8 to run. Toward the inside and Barrier Island to the outside, Drop Dead Red. Saracosa given the green light, 3 wide on the outside, now third, 4 clear of Denver, who rallies fourth. Less than a quarter of a mile to go to the first finish line as they run for home. From between horses, it's Drop Dead Red, widest of all Saracosa. Toward the inside, Barrier Island. These three square off as Barrier Island comes away with the lead, and Saracosa takes an attack while shifting ground. Barrier Island is in front. Saracosa is second. Drop Dead Red is third. It's Barrier Island sharp off the shelf to win by 2. Second is Saracosa. Third is Drop Dead Red. Fourth is Denver. Then Nautia. 1:45-4.
Trainer Shug McGahee has been firing on all cylinders over the last 3 weeks. He gets another victory with a well-prepared layoff runner. This time it's the daughter of Spitestown, Barrier Island, who gets the money for Phip Stable and jockey John Velasquez. Number 2, Saracosa, was second, ahead of number 4, Drop Dead Red, who ran third. Time for a commercial timeout. Still to come, the Rainbow Six sequence. We're sprinting on turf right after this.
And Go Zipper is pulling away. Zapper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Go Zapper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program. Start of the Rainbow Six. Maiden claimers in for $50,000. They travel 5 furlongs over the turf. Scratch the 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Lionel Reyes rides the 7 steadily. The favorite was the 4, Mr. Edgar.
And they're off. Mr. Edgar, like a bullet, he's 2 on top already. Unyielding is away racing in second on the outside. That's Decider from third. Then Steadily and Clamor was slow into stride and is last of all behind a fleet-footed leader in Mr. Edgar. Mr. Edgar goes past the half-mile point, a length and a half better than Decider from second. Steadily is third. Unyielding is now struggling to keep up, passed by Clamor as they round the far turn. It's Mr. Edgar on top. The only one keeping up is Decider. Leperoux's only a length off the lead of the big favorite, 4 clear of a third running Steadily. Trying to run home from there is Clamor, and well back to Unyielding as they run for home. Mr. Edgar has this to throw away, turns for home on top by 2.5. Second now is Decider. He's asked to quicken by Leperoux, 3 lengths off the lead. Clamor's running home, and on the inside and running third is Steadily. But meanwhile, it's Mr. Edgar. You just can't break as sharp as he did and not win, and he'll do it and do it easy. Mr. Edgar by 5 or 6. Second is Decider. Clamor is third. Steadily finished fourth. Then Unyielding in 57-4.
That's about as fast a beginning as I've seen from any horse at Gulfstream Park in quite some time, as number 4, Mr. Edgar, times the start perfectly and opens 2 in a hurry, winning gate to wire under a Misael Jaramillo for Juan Carlos Sevilla and Los Reuses Racing Stable. Second, number 6, Decider. Third was number 5, Clamor, after a slow start. We turn now to the 7th race of the day, the start of the late pick 5 furlongs on turf. Allowance optional claiming runners with a field of 7 as the 5, Love This Lifestyle, was scratched. The favorite, number 6, Abyssinian.
And they're off. Good start for Abyssinian, a good start for Devious Charm. Nile Star has speed from the fence. In between horses, Charmaine's Mia, widest of all, Katie Lee. The 2 at the back are Creedability, and inside to Caspian Jewel. They speed to the half-mile point, and Abyssinian off the shelf, sharp enough to get a clear advantage. Katie Lee is second, Nile Star is third. Back to fourth is Charmaine's Mia, racing ahead of Devious Charm, who's now 5th. Caspian Jewel is next, with Creedability at the back as they round the far turn. Less than 3/8 of a mile from home, and Abyssinian and John Velasquez extend to a length and a quarter lead. Katie Lee is second. Nile Star at the inside, now a joint third from the outside, and Charmaine's Mia as they wheel for home. Abyssinian cuts the corner, opens up now a 5-length lead. Nile Star trying to run home a bit. Creedability is next. Devious Charms in traffic, but look at Abyssinian go. Abyssinian is very, very sharp. She comes ready to roll off the long layoff, and she'll win it by daylight, 6 or 7 in the end. Charmaine's Mia was second, third was Creedability, and fourth was Nile Star in 57-2.
Number 6, Abyssinian with an easy victory. First start off the layoff. She makes her 3-year-old debut, a winning one and an eye-catching one, giving John Velasquez his second victory of the afternoon. This one for Wesley Ward and Hat Creek Racing. Second, number 2, Charmaine's Mia, and third was number 8, Creedability. Let's go to the 8th race and start the late pick 4. Claimers at 1 mile over the main track. They're in for $12,500. Field of 7 signed on. Favorites included 2, Mr. Chaplin, and 4, Storming My Way.
And they're off. From the center, One Fine Ride begins well toward the inside San Filippo. Splitting Horses Storming My Way emerges on top, and Storming My Way will have no pace pressure at all. He's clear by about 3. Moving up toward the inside, Beneficiary to take second ahead of San Filippo and One Fine Ride. Then King Wildcat. Mr. Chaplin as the favorite comes away second last, and the trailer is Eclipsed Moon. Opening quarter complete. It goes to Storming My Way, who leads by a neck. Beneficiary is second. San Filippo 3 wide third. Into a pocket goes the gray Mr. Chaplin. Widest of all, One Fine Ride. Eclipse Moon is out of last, and now the trailer is King Wildcat. 24-1 for the opening quarter speed. They go to the half-mile point. And with the advantage, Irad Ortiz Jr. calling the shots with Storming My Way, who's a half a length better than Beneficiary second. Eclipse Moon moved inside of Mr. Chaplin and is now a joint third. Out wide on the course in San Filippo. One Fine Ride gets started again, but he's 4 wide. And at the back of the field is King Wildcat. Less than 3 furlongs to run as they go around the far turn. Storming My Way held together up front. Leads Beneficiary. Mr. Chaplin wants out. Eclipse Moon also needs some place to go. One Fine Ride covers a lot of ground with San Filippo and King Wildcat. 2.5 lengths from first to last as they swing for home. Up top, it's still Storming My Way, who turns for home on a 4-length lead now. Eclipse Moon trying to get after him second. A late run from King Wildcat, who splits horses and comes on next. Final 1/8 of a mile. It's still Storming My Way, fending him off. Storming My Way by a length and a half. Mr. Chaplin takes a late surge. Mr. Chaplin is getting to him, and Mr. Chaplin is in time. Storming My Way run down well second. King Wildcat third, then Eclipse Moon, and One Fine Ride in 1:38-2.
Favorites run 1-2 to kick off the late pick 4 as number 2, Mr. Chaplin, puts his best foot forward and gets up in the shadow of the wire under jockey Tyler Gaffleone. Trainer Jorge Delgado in the strike stable. The son of Tappet has improved nicely over the last couple months. Second, number 4, Storming My Way, and third was number 7, King Wildcat. To the 9th race now on the turf at 1 mile. Allowance optional claiming runners of the state-bred variety. These are fillies and mares. Scratch number 9, Queen Nakia. A field of 8. The favorite was number 3, Una Luna.
And they're off. From the fence, it's Regan's Odyssey who springs out to head for the lead from Una Luna, who's away well. Hera's between horses. Wider than her is Bienville Street. Just off the speed, Dinatown races from 5th, 2 better than Trilby. She's 3rd last. Second last, Luz Estrella. The trailer is long shot Pops, Irish Rose. They charge around the first turn, chasing the speed of Regan's Odyssey, who leads by a length. Hera is second, Bienville Street is third. The gray Una Luna is down toward the rail 4th, a half length in front of Dinatown 5th. Trilby is unhurried, while third last. Second last is Pop's Irish Rose, and Luz Estrella's at the back. Quarter speed was 24-2. Down the backstretch they go. It's Regan's Odyssey in front 3 parts of a length from Hera's second. Bienville Street is parked 3 wide third. Una Luna is at the rail 4th, unhurried at this stage. Dinatown is next. Trilby looks to follow Una Luna into the race ahead of Pop's Irish Rose, and the trailer is Luz Estrella. They make their way half a mile from home, and the advantage still belongs to Regan's Odyssey through a 48 3/2 mile. Second, Hera. Third, Bienville Street. At the rail, 4th is Una Luna. Dinatown has to quicken, not putting much of a charge together. 3 wide in Pop's Irish Rose. Trilby is still unhurried. She'll need a way out. And 3 to the trailer. The trailer is still Luz Estrella, and the leader is still Regan's Odyssey. Jaramillo and Regan's Odyssey the target. They lead the way by a length and a quarter. Una Luna is second. Trilby's followed nicely into the race. She'll need to swing out as they're at the top of the stretch. 3/4, 1:12 and 3. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Trilby loose now as Una Luna issues the challenge to Regan's Odyssey, and Una Luna takes the lead. Trilby going to try to nail her in the final strides. These two just like last time, except this time Una Luna prevails. Second is Trilby, third is Regan's Odyssey, and then Dinatown, 136 flat.
Number 3, Una Luna, had a defeat in a tough way last time out behind number 8, Trilby, in this race. But today, she gets the victory, tying the tables against Trilby, who ran well second. Una Luna for Jose Gallegos and Robert Amendola, winning the victory by leading rider Ira Ortiz Jr. Trilby was second, won Regan's Odyssey, ran third. Time for a commercial break. The late Daily Double, the Thursday feature, is right after this.
Whether you're at home or at the track, have a stake in the race when you bet with ExpressBet. Sign up for an ExpressBet online betting account and receive up to a $500 sign-up bonus.
Back now for race number 10 on the program, the Thursday feature race in the first half of the late Daily Double. This race to be run at 7 furlongs over the main track, allowance optional claiming horses with a field of 6. Race time favorite number 3, Coach Rocks.
And they're off. Posse needed away well from the outside. Razorback Lady showing her customary early speed, and she's up to challenge. Here's a run from Awesome Mass early, and she'll challenge for the top. Coach Rocks, the big favorite, comes away in third while angling for clear racetrack. Down at the inside goes Quick, then Posse Needed, and four to the trailer, Pierrette. Down the backstretch they go. Speed Duel up front. Awesome Mass on the inside. Razorback Lady on the outside. Their heads apart. They're four better than Quick, who's racing from third. She's a length and a half better than the big favorite Coach Rocks, who herself is two better than Posse Needed, and far back to Pierrette. Inside half a mile from home, the opening quarter was drilled. 22-1 as they round the far turn. Razorback Lady on the outside toward the inside, and fighting right back is Awesome Mass. Still well clear of Quick. Saya's getting after Coach Rocks. She wants some more from her. She's fourth and 5 lengths off the lead. Posse Needed is next as they run to the top of the stretch. Quick begins to move at Razorback Lady as Awesome Mass is all in. Trying to run home, but at a 1 pace at this point is Coach Rocks. Inside of her, and Posse Needed finds her best stride. They move now past the top of the stretch mark with an eighth of a mile left to go. Razorback Lady still has the lead. From the outside, and Quick. Late in the scene now and coming on a bit is Coach Rocks. 16th to go. Razorback Lady has taken all the pressure, and she's going to go gate to wire to win it. Razorback Lady and Julien Leparoux, two on top. Very close for second, either Quick or Coach Rocks in 1:24 and 2.
The Thursday feature race goes to number 5, Razorback Lady, who really deserved the victory as she took pressure every step of the way, repelled the challenges, and held on in the lane under jockey Julien Leparoux from Patrick Biancone and Patrick Biancone Racing. Who second was one Quick ahead of the 3 Coach Rocks, who was a bit even in making her seasonal debut. She had to settle for third. To the 11th and final race of the day over the main track at 6.5 furlongs. Maiden Claimers in for $25,000. Scratch the 2 Jam and Eddie. Rider change on 5 Warrior Spirit to Diego Gomez. Favorite was the 8. Follow his footsteps.
And runners away. Good start on the outside for Follow His Footsteps. Here's Adios Judith coming through from down toward the inside. Also in the mix is Lawyer Drill and Banknote. They're 4 across the course early. Back 3 lengths to Malachi Knight, racing ahead of Big Alex and Warrior Spirit. And Fort Revere wide at the back of the field as the 2 favorites kick on. Follow His Footsteps leads narrowly toward the inside. Newcomer Adios Judith tries to hang with the leader second. Back to third is Banknote. Back to fourth is Lawyer Drill. Getting started, Big Alex on the outside of Warrior Spirit. 2 back to Malachi Knight, and the trailer is Fort Revere. 22-4 for the opening quarter speed. 3 furlongs left to go. Follow His Footsteps. Still has the lead. 3 parts of length now. Toward the inside, and Adios Judith boxing on second. A driven third is Banknote. Fourth and out wide is Big Alex. Coming on with a run here as they run to the top of the stretch. Adios Judith back for more inside. Adios Judith up to challenge for the lead again through a 46 2/2 mile. Follow His Footsteps turns first with the lead. Adios Judith toward the inside. Boxing on. And now Adios Judith under Jimenez gets the the lead again. Big Alex is a danger down the center. In between horses follow his footsteps, and from last, Fort Revere, where did he come from? He came from way out of it, and he sweeps by to take the lead. Fort Revere and Chris Landeros going away. Big Alex was second, Adios Judah third, and follow his footsteps fourth in 1:19.1.
Big-time pace battle and a meltdown in that pace department allowed number 9, Fort Revere, to close from way back to get the victory under jockey Chris Landeros for Blackstone Street Racing and trainer Mike Lehrman. Second, number 6, Big Alex, and third was the newcomer, number 3, Adios Judith, who fought on to finish third. Multiple winning tickets sold in the Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six will have a carryover tomorrow. That carryover more than $440,000.
That's it for today, but don't worry, we'll see you back here tomorrow on Friday. 11 more races. Ron Nicoletti is up for Beat the Expert, and we're now just 2 days away from that ExpressBet.com Fountain of Youth here on Saturday.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired